I'm Sophie Scott-Brown. I'm a philosopher. I'm an anarchist. Occasionally, I'm an anarchist philosopher.
What does that mean?
The first thing anarchy does for me philosophically is start to trouble some of our most fundamental assumptions about what politics is, why we need it, who should do it, how it should be done. And then the second thing it does is it invites us then to re-look at the situation and say, well, what would happen if we didn't rely on authority? How could we organize the same situation, but without being able to use authority as a tool or a resource in approaching it? Then we're going to have to think much more creatively.
300 years ago, we had oligarchs ruling the societies. We still have oligarchs ruling the societies. If it's Obama or if it's democratically elected, this is how it's organized. Some people are ruling millions of people. There is more problems to democracy.
We don't have a democracy. No one's doing democracy. We've never had democracy on a big structural, organized scale. And the reason this matters is because the distribution of power and therefore the access to resources are concentrated and guarded very firmly by a small number of people. If you ever look at the history of sort of big disasters, anarchy kicks into action, and it's the difference between people surviving and people not surviving. So all the kind of intuitive social intelligence, they just knew how to kind of address problems that were there and how to work with others to do that in order to try and mitigate some of the terrible effects, consequences of whatever disaster this may be. But this is it. This is what anarchy is trying to remind everyone of. Everything we do is actually basically human interactions. And we invent all manner of ways, devices, tools, concepts, systems to try and forget that that's what we actually are. People dealing with people.